Relatives are mind-blowing mainstays. They give the privilege and truly necessary help in each part of life also. Every single individual from the family has a few obligations towards different individuals from the family. Family connections are the main piece of life. On the off chance that there are no issues or issues winning in the family, an individual can undoubtedly make progress and popularity. He can win on any remaining fronts too. There are various mixes of the planetary positions and the distinctive different areas in the houses that are thought of and required for making the decisions based on the horoscopes. Prophetically, every part is totally not the same as one another and every part addressed by an alternate planet. Astrology for family relationships can undoubtedly tackle your family connections issues. After a full investigation of a horoscope, we make forecasts about how these connections will go over the long haul of life. Astrologer Ajatt Oberoi on relationship and property dispute gives the best arrangements in the event that a family disharmony emerges. The cures we accommodate any sort of issues in the family are truly reliable and tried after some time. Property debates are among the most well-known cases that we can frequently see individuals looking throughout everyday life. It might possibly be your issue, yet whenever you are stuck in a lawful continuing, then it will most likely empty out a ton of cash and energy. Astrologer can help for relationship and property dispute help in your decision-making process of buying or selling of property. Investment in property, multiple property yogas in horoscope, correct time to buy property and many more. If a person is facing any dispute in property due to any reason, we provide astrological solution to such problem through astrology and Vaastu. Property disputes are some of the most common legal issues in courtrooms. Many people have disagreements over property with relatives, neighbors or problems arising from sale or purchase. To be sure, the amount of time spent in court battling such cases is a cause for unprecedented stress and anxiety. Not to mention the financial toll legal cases take on individuals and families. Astro Life Science uses astrology to analyze birth charts and horoscopes. In order to find solutions for such disputes, our experienced astrologers are here to guide you through such legal battles. Through our report, we pinpoint the karmic causes for your problems and suggest remedies for the same. If this is done in advance and appropriate action is taken in time, the issue need not become a court case at all. If you are facing any property dispute troubles, don't hesitate to reach out to us for help. When it comes to wealth and income, one can always see happiness and delight one's heart and minds. But at the same time, when one accumulates wealth, they do envy others too. In fact, it is not the mistake of the native who accumulates wealth. It is the shortcomings of those who are unable to accumulate and they are jealous of others' achievements. This is very common when it comes to property disputes within family. Therefore, property dispute solutions are usually sought by these individuals within the family. Your property house is the fourth house in your birth chart, and when it gets affected, you usually face property disputes. When your fourth house gets affected, you will spend most of your days doing rounds in the courts to secure your property from the outside harm. Fourth house is very much important in your birth chart, hence to understand whether you will have a property dispute in future. People who are likely to start a new business usually get their kundali judged by a renowned astrologer, who analyzes the fourth house in your kundali to decipher the constellation of planets around it. In case if you are having property disputes, you can visit an astrologer Ajatt Oberoi who will tell you how to deal with the current problems and the ones that are asked you. Astrology has the solution to almost all the problems that a human being can face, and property dispute is only one part of it which astrology can deal pretty deftly. Property disputes are very exhausting for people because they have to spend major parts of their lives doing rounds in the courts. This is tiring, heartbreaking, and takes a toll on your confidence a lot. When you are having property dispute and losing your mind over it, your family too grows concerned and they too bear the brunt of your depression. It becomes really challenging for your family to see you depressed, and there is nothing much they can do about it, and they too become emotionally drained seeing you unhappy. Such are the fallouts of property disputes which really rip people off their mental peace, ruin relationships, and make people rue their decisions. The main motive of the astrologer will be to help you settle the problem out of court so that you don't get embroiled in legal battle, which is not only time consuming but depressing too. There is something pre-written in the destiny. You can both win or lose, but when you know about the probable result, you can be mentally prepared. Consult Ajatt Oberoi to solve any kind of property related issues.